Early life and background. Avery John was born on December 14, 1978, in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Raised in the heart of the Caribbean's football culture, Avery's introduction to the sport came early in life. His father, a passionate football fan, instilled in him a deep love for the game. And by the time he was a young boy, Avery was already kicking a football around the local streets and parks. Growing up in Trinidad and Tobago, a country with a rich footballing tradition, he had access to a vibrant football scene and the opportunity to learn from a variety of skilled players and coaches. From a young age, it was clear that Avery had the potential to be a standout player. He joined several local youth teams, quickly rising through the ranks due to his natural athleticism, dedication, and passion for the sport. His ability to excel as both a defender and a midfielder helped him gain attention from scouts and coaches, and it wasn't long before his talents were recognized by some of the island's top football clubs. Avery's talent was not just technical, but also mental. His awareness on the field and ability to read the game made him stand out. By the time he was in his teens, he was already playing at a high level and showing promise as a future national team player. His early exposure to football gave him the perfect foundation to embark on his professional journey, with his sights firmly set on playing abroad and representing his country on the international stage. Early professional career, Defence Force, FC Avery. John began his professional career with the Trinidadian club Defence Force FC, which is based in the capital, Port of Spain. Playing for the club's senior team, he quickly adapted to the high level of competition in the TT Pro League, where he showcased his versatility in defense and midfield. John's impressive performances on the pitch helped him earn a reputation as a robust and reliable player who could be counted on to maintain discipline in both defensive and offensive situations. At Defence Force, Avery honed his skills, becoming a more well-rounded player as he regularly faced strong opponents in both domestic and regional competitions. His hard work, paired with his excellent understanding of the game, led to numerous standout performances that cemented his place as a key figure in the team. His time at Defence Force was foundational in shaping his career, allowing him to develop his defensive skills, leadership qualities, and ability to dictate the tempo of the game. While playing in Trinidad, John continued to work on his physicality and tactical understanding of football, which would later serve him well in his international and club career. It was at Defence Force that he caught the attention of coaches from the national team, marking the beginning of his long-standing involvement with the Trinidad and Tobago national squad. Move to overseas football. The United States. In the early 2000s, Avery John's potential was recognized by scouts from abroad. And in 2003, he made the significant move to play professionally in the United States. He joined the Charleston Battery, a club competing in the USL First Division, which was one of the second-tier leagues in the U.S. football pyramid. Moving abroad was a pivotal moment in John's career, offering him the chance to compete at a higher level and gain valuable international experience. At Charleston, John flourished in his role as a central defender and defensive midfielder, demonstrating his maturity on the ball and his ability to provide solid leadership at the back. His time in the U.S. was marked by consistent performances that showcased his adaptability and composure in tight situations. His physical presence in defense made him a formidable player to go up against, while his ability to contribute to the team's offensive plays with long passes or the occasional foray forward added another dimension to his game. John's impact at Charleston Battery was undeniable, and his performances helped the team achieve a number of successes in the USL competitions. However, it was his contributions to Trinidad and Tobago's national team that truly helped elevate his status on the international stage. International recognition. Trinidad and Tobago. National team. Avery John's talents had been noticed long before his move abroad, and he was called up to the Trinidad and Tobago national team at an early age. He made his senior debut for the Soca Warriors in 1998, and from then on, he became a regular member of the national squad. His versatility, combined with his leadership on the field, made him an important figure in the team's defense and midfield. John's international career reached its peak during the early 2000s when he played a pivotal role in helping Trinidad and Tobago qualify for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. This was the nation's first ever World Cup appearance, and John's contributions were integral to the team's success during the qualifying campaign. His defensive stability, combined with his ability to support the attack when necessary, made him a crucial part of the Soccer Warriors World Cup squad. The 2006 World Cup was a historic moment for Trinidad and Tobago, and John's performances on the world stage only solidified his place as one of the nation's top footballers. Although Trinidad and Tobago were eliminated in the group stage, the team earned a well-deserved draw against Sweden, which marked one of the highlights of their campaign. John's experience and leadership throughout the tournament were vital, and his international career continued to be a source of pride for both him and his nation. Return to Trinidad. W connection and continued success. After his stint in the U.S., Avery John returned to Trinidad and Tobago in the mid-2000s to join W Connection FC, one of the most successful football clubs in the TT Pro League. His return to local football was welcomed by fans who admired his years of dedication to the sport both at home and abroad. At W Connection, John continued to showcase his ability to anchor the defense, organizing the backline and keeping opposition attacks at bay. His leadership qualities were further recognized at W Connection, and he became a key figure in the squad, helping guide the team to domestic successes. Throughout his time with the club, John earned several individual accolades and helped W Connection secure numerous league titles and cup trophies. His ability to read the game, paired with his technical skills and defensive discipline, made him one of the standout performers in the TT Pro League. John's experience and leadership at W Connection also helped raise the profile of Trinidadian football on the international stage, as the club regularly competed in regional tournaments such as the CONCACAF Champions League. John's time at the club solidified his place as a respected figure in the national football scene and helped maintain the legacy of Trinidad and Tobago football. Later career and coaching. As John entered the later stages of his playing career, he took on more of a mentorship role, guiding younger players and helping to nurture the next generation of talent in Trinidad and Tobago. His experience and tactical knowledge made him an ideal candidate to impart wisdom to the younger players coming through the ranks. In addition to his playing career, John also began to take an interest in coaching, transitioning into roles that would allow him to stay involved in the sport even after hanging up his boots. He became a respected coach, working with various youth teams and sharing his knowledge of the game with aspiring footballers. Through his coaching, John was able to continue contributing to Trinidad and Tobago's football development, ensuring that his legacy lived on beyond his playing days.